beets, where they achieve sugar in large parts of the world, and carrots. We would avoid those when we're in the conquest of a disease, be it a viral disease, a bacterial disease, fungal disease, or cancer. But for somebody who's healthy, minimal amounts of that sugar-high root vegetable is not a problem. The second group would be turnips, rutabaga, etc., something more popular in my youth than they are today. These are great sources of substance, filling foods, and they have high mineral content when they're grown in great soil and organic. Now that whole group of root vegetables expands depending upon what culture you're from. As an example, the Spanish, Hispanic, and Caribbean culture have a great amount of wonderful root vegetables. When we talk about Jamaica, it's jicama, which is a terrific food for you, high mineral content. When we talk about Mexico and Central and South America, yucca, which is a cactus root. All of these can be very well eaten raw, if very thinly cut and marinated, dehydrated into chips, and are very good filling foods for you. On the other hand, when we look at the three most common potatoes that are consumed worldwide, white potatoes, sweet potatoes, and yams, they are uniquely from three totally different families. White potatoes are one to avoid when you're going to cook it. We use white potatoes in a juiced form, an organic juiced form, of course, for arthritic conditions, so rheumatoid conditions, both osteo and rheumatoid itself. Number two, a sweet potato, excellent food, but high in sugar. It's an African food. There's still a tribe that sustains greatly on sweet potatoes and the food they get from sweet potatoes, including the germinated greens that come from them. This is another wonderful food, but again, if you're fighting a major disease, you avoid the sugar content. Yams, more of a European food, totally different family. Like the sweet potato, high nutrients, high minerals and trace minerals, really good for you, providing you're healthy and not fighting a disorder. So root vegetables are great foods, can be made into fun foods, chip foods, recreational foods, can mash them up. You should be eating them raw. But if in fact you're eating some cooked food, these are good cooked foods for you, barring the white potato. When you talk about the root vegetables, the high sugary root vegetables should be avoided like carrot and beet in your juice. Even for a healthy person, it's much too high in fructose content, so you try to avoid those. Whereas other root vegetables, be it jicama or rutabaga has sulforaphane in it, which is anti-cancer, anti-ulcer, anti-bad intestinal tract. So there are some benefits from these on a medicinal level also.